I don't know about you, but I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm going back to the way I used to do things, the way I manifested quickly, and I want to tell you why. Hey, you guys, it's Coach Hunt. So in this video, I want us to go back to some of the elementary things that we did to manifest, because those are the keys to unlocking that inner wisdom, our intuition that we know that we are getting from our divine. For me, divine love. For you, God, whomever that is for you. What I mean by that is handwriting things. I was brought up as my left hand was my dominant hand for probably until I was about 5 or 6. And then I was forced to start using my right hand. So I'm one of those people who are, is it ambidextrous, where I can use both hands. I mean, this hand has been broken and this finger, all kind of stuff, but I digress. Going back to manifesting the way we did back in the day. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about from playing in the dirt, writing symbols, drawing, learning how to write our name, our signature. Those things are the elementary part of imprinting of who we are. It's a somatic way of channeling our language through our writing. I've lately, over the past, I don't know, maybe the pandemic or even a little bit before then, have been more heavy on voice to text and typing, but really a lot of voice to text and just confirming what I've spoken. And I am really missing handwriting some things. Now, I do write in my journal once a month. I do like a synopsis of what happened or the things I need. And sometimes when I'm in a lot of stress or turmoil, I turn to writing or drawing. Actually, I turn more to poetry than anything, but that's part of the writing. But I did go to art school and I used to draw a lot. And recently, my daughter saw me doodling from a new technique that I'm learning called the AM method. And she was like, Mommy, what is that? And I was saying, I was explaining to her the technique and why we do it and X, Y, and Z. And she said, because you can draw better than that. And I laughed and I said, well, thank you, because she's also an artist. She loves drawing anime characters. Her eyes, oh my God, her eyes, you can just sink in. They're like a portal. But anyway, I digressed again. Going back to manifesting the simple and the easiest way, and that's writing. Writing is such a powerful tool for the moments when you don't know what to say or you can't even remember the words to speak. Because we live in such a heavy tech world, I feel that so many of us are losing the competence and the compassion of writing out some things. We know that many people who manifest regularly and who they consider successful tell us to journal, do the gratitudes and things of that nature. But we need to start doing that more tactile. At least I know I need to start doing that more tactile, because I am putting my energy into something and not just technology. I can't just put my energy into the screen as safely as I can on a piece of paper and folding it up and having an intention with that. I can carry the paper with me, but it holds a different energy because it's a natural from nature versus having my intentions on the phone and just reading them. So I just wanted to encourage you guys. This is just a really quick video of going back to writing, and then for the rest of the year, for 2025, write out your vision, write out your goals, write out the things you want to release. Write. Get some stickies, some old piece of paper, it doesn't matter. Put it on a whiteboard and just wipe it off. I believe this moment right now, at least in my time frame, is that writing what I need to write is what's going to push me over into 2026. let that energy flow out. And you know when your energy is flown out of your body, when you have released something, it's because you have that body somatic way of releasing. You either cry, you get the goosebumps, you sweat, something is going on, your heart is pounding, and you want to do it in a safe way, in an honorable way, but you know something is moving. Many times, I don't get that type of somatic release from typing on a computer. I mean, if I'm going to shout and yell, I'm not going to do it through the voice note. I may do it through a pillow, but I'm not going to do it through a voice note because that is just not the way. So in this video, I just wanted you to slow down and I invite you to write. And you know what? Write in all the colors. Get some markers, some color pens. I have a lot of that stuff. And I'm just going to use different words have different colors and flavors and energy, and I'm just going to take myself and be and connect to my inner child and move and groove through all of that. And this just reminds me of so much more of the discovery letter as well. Because you when you do the discovery letter in the event that's coming up, the Dear Diary, from Dear Diary to Dear Me, I want you to handwrite your letter. I want you to handwrite and draw and do all those things. Please don't type it. It's in the book. You'll get the instructions in that. But when we activate it, we're activating a piece of us. We're activating our energy into the paper with God energy into the paper. It's going to be just such um, a transformation and change of the norm of who you think you are and who you want to become. It's going to help shift the identity and your personality as well, because you're going to wind up seeing that some of your core values have possibly changed. And for me, I know I do core values almost every couple of years. I do that with my clients all the time, especially my new clients. And the core, to know your core values, to know your top things that you know that you want to keep on and keep it on for the future. Like for me, love is a core value. Honesty is a core value. Intuition is a core value. Those are a lot. A lot of times people think that family needs to be a core value. Family is part of my value, but family for me is not a core value internally. I love my children and I will do anything for my children. However, family in itself, maybe because it's only me and my children, I don't have any other family members that are alive, that so family is not a high core value. It definitely is a value, but not a high core value. But honesty, intuition, love, those three definitely for this year. And I have to look at the rest of them. Sometimes I forget what do I interchange. I think I added wealth to this year's core value, possibly. I don't know, but I digress. But going back, so yes, I invite you to the experience. Right now, the price is only $44. That is limited. It will be going up after Thanksgiving. And I just look forward to seeing you guys. And as I continue on this journey of doing 100 videos in 100 days, I know that every video does not have to be perfect. Life will never be perfect, and my videos will never be perfect, but they will be authentic and they will get done. I love you so much. I have your greatest interest at heart. It's Coach Hunt. Bye.